EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Check theory. Set. Hut.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Hey, check mega.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
His throw incomplete.
But that's the second time in this opening drive alone that he's dropped a pass. We know that that can't continue, but they got to determine what it's about. Is he just super amped for the game and maybe he'll settle in, or is his focus just not there?
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Come on, set. Hut.
Here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Love to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Let's go. Check, huh?
Love. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Nix to the air. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Strike. Check. Strike. Set. Ready. Green check. Black. 95. Cut.
Counter play with Jacobs. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 42 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harvey. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now it's Nix. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Back to the air with Nix. And he comes back with one complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
For the Broncos field goal of 22 yards.
The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Black 40. Eagle blue. Black ultra.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Ready.
Love now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He'll buy some time right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing Nix. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
It's complete. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
A gain of 27.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To throw now. Here's Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Ready. Blue 32. Set,
throwing. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. McManus now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. 180. Away. Joe.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are back within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Broncos 16.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Ready, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Strike. Check strike.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Yellow, 43.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay,
So
ready?
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go. Set. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up.
Touchdown, Packers! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point from McManus is good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. We'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On play action, here's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. He's to the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force him incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To pass, here's Jordan Love. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Now McManus for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Nix. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A short throw to Ingram. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dobbins trying the left side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they could rip off any sort of a gain. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And the Packers pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So it's kind of more. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
At the 37-yard line.
Nix to the air. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Packers 35, Broncos 30. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's on his way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
To throw is Nix. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Ready. Captain, 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 captain.
To throw, here's Nix. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
They're going. It's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Play fake. Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Red, cycle. Set, cut.
Here's Love. Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Packers 42, Broncos 38.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Nix. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Nick Benito not letting him escape there. He was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
12, 10, yellow, 40, black, ultra. Ready?
Now Love. That one out wide and intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now it's Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
50 green.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's second and 10. Here's Nix. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Captain. Over set. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And this will be taken at the 13. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they know. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 82 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. McManus now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Bombers. Oh, my son.
Off a play fake. Here's Nix. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix forced out to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Nix from the shotgun. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Packers 49, Broncos 44.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
On the set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Set. Ready.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Great effort by Alex Singleton as he finishes that play off. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Black open. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Trouble 38. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And that is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Ready. 43 rail. 52 pull. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
Ready.
1st down, Green Bay.
Set. 10 cycles.
On play action. Love to throw. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
They'll start by running the option to right. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't
That is intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. I'm surprised with a lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's good.
Here we go, first and goal. Back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Set, hut. 45, White. Hut.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is